What a dramatic twist. In an emotional showdown, Giovanni Simeone scored the decisive goal against his former Napoli team, handing Torino a hard-fought 1-0 victory in Serie A and leaving fans buzzing. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this be seen as redemption, or just a painful reminder for Napoli supporters? Dive in to relive every tense moment and decide for yourself. Turin, Italy, October 18. Picture this. Giovanni Simeone of Torino erupting in celebration after netting the match-winning goal in Serie A's clash with SSC Napoli at Stadio Olimpico di Torino. Photo by Valerio Pennicino, Getty Images. The Napoli squad, ravaged by a series of injuries, tasted their second Serie A loss this season, with Giovanni Simeone's pivotal strike for Torino sealing the deal, aided by a late VAR decision that kept things thrilling. To give you some context for beginners, Serie A is Italy's top football league, where teams battle fiercely for points, and VAR, video assistant referee, uses technology to review on-field calls, sometimes changing games' outcomes in seconds. Napoli were without key players like Scott McTominay, Rasmus Højlund, Stanislav Lobotka, Amir Rahmani, Romelu Lukaku, and Nikita Contini, while Matteo Politano and Alessandro Buongiorno were not at full health. Check the official match details at https://www.ligaseriaet, it 25-26 Torino Napoli Serie A Matchday 7. This forced coach Antonio Conte to make changes, bringing in Billy Gilmour, who's been a hot topic. Read more at https://footballitalia.net/Conte McTominay status change Gilmour total. Juan Jesus, Lorenzo Luca, and David Neres. On the other side, Torino were missing Zakaria Abuklal, Tino Angerin, Ivan Ilic, Zano Sava, and Per Shures, with Ardian Ismaili only fit enough for a spot on the bench. Adding a personal touch, Giovanni Simeone and Vanja Milinkovic-Savic were up against their old teams, making this game more than just a match. It's about loyalty and fresh starts. For a blow-by-blow of how the drama unfolded, head over to the live blog, https://footballitalia.net/Serie A live blog Roma Inter Torino Napoli more. The action kicked off with Torino nearly taking an early lead in the 15th minute. Nikola Vlasic unleashed a powerful angled shot that beat his former teammate Vanja Milinkovic-Savic in goal, but it agonizingly bounced off the inside of the far post, denying him that moment of glory. Kevin De Bruyne, fresh from his Manchester City days, tested the Torino keeper Franco Israel with a free kick, and his curling effort later was deflected just wide after a mistake by Marcus Pedersen. Matias Oliveira couldn't quite connect the final touch on a cross from close range, keeping the scoreline level. Then came the breakthrough for Torino in the 32nd minute. A slip by Gilmour allowed Simeone to sneak past the offside trap. Think of offside as a rule where attackers must be behind the last defender before the ball is played, or they're offside and the goal doesn't count. But Simeone did more than that. He skillfully dribbled around Giovanni Di Lorenzo and Milinkovic-Savic, slotting in from a narrow angle. The former Napoli star even waved an apology to his old fans, having previously shared that he sobbed for hours after departing the club last year. Torino almost doubled their lead right after, with Marcus Pedersen firing over the bar after an awkward bounce from a Simeone pass, and Sam Buchama's shot missing by a whisker. Napoli fought back with some near misses. Che Adams saw his effort blocked onto the side netting by Juan Jesus, while Israel saved a strike from Leonardo Spinazzola. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa headed a Spinazzola cross, but Israel tipped it over the bar. De Bruyne couldn't keep a volley down on a pullback from Noah Lang, and Milinkovic-Savic was quick to deny Adams again, as Napoli strung together a series of corner kicks, putting pressure on Torino. The visitors pinned Torino deep in their own half, but Sol Coco cleared a Spinazzola cross almost off the line, and Eljif Elmas ballooned a first-time effort over the bar on another Spinazzola delivery. Duvin Zapata only grazed a Cristiano Biraghi free kick with his head, and Spinazzola tested Israel's gloves in the dying moments. In stoppage time, Napoli erupted in joy when Matteo Politano's curling shot hit the base of the far post, bounced off Israel's back, and Noah Lang tucked in the rebound from point-blank range. But disaster struck. The goal was disallowed because Lang was offside when Politano took the initial shot. For beginners, this is a prime example of how offside rules can be game changers, using lines of vision to ensure fair play. Final score: Simeone 32-T. First half 10. Juan Jesus. Giovanni Simeone 32. Second half: Franco Israel 47. 90+4. Noah Lang. Torino lineup: 81. Goalkeeper: 13. Defender: 75. 23. Defender: 61. Midfielder: 22. Midfielder: 32. Midfielder: 84. 10. Midfielder: 75. 18. Attacker: 62. 32. Napoli lineup: Goalkeeper: 22. Defender: 5. Defender: 17. Defender: 63. 31. Midfielder: 99. Midfielder: 6. Midfielder: 82. 11. Attacker: 7. Attacker: 74. 27. Attacker: 74. Wait, hold on. This is the part most people miss. The disallowed goal in stoppage time sparked huge debate. Was the referee's decision correct, or did technology fail to capture the split-second offside? Some fans argue it robbed Napoli of a deserved equalizer, while others say it was a crucial call that preserved the integrity of the game. And speaking of controversies, Simeone's goal against his old club? Is this poetic justice for a player who gave his heart to Napoli? Or does it highlight the cutthroat nature of football transfers? What do you think? Was this victory all about strategy, or did injuries doom Napoli from the start? Do you believe VAR is making the game fairer, or is it ruining the excitement? Share your opinions in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take, whether you're rooting for Napoli's comeback or cheering on Simeone's redemption arc.